I'm one of the awesome. I'm Brian Kehoe, and I am one of the head magicians at the School of Magic Arts. Another one of our head magicians is here in class with us today. That's Annie Montone. Annie, can you give a wave? She is the other head magician at our magic school. We are a largely virtual school, which means you can join us from anywhere, but we do work with Creative Alliance and other organizations to go in person in schools after school, which is a lot of fun. So we are here bringing you some magic today to brighten your day, although it is nice and sunny out, but it is cold. It's cold. It's been so cold lately. Awesome. So I've been doing magic for like, I did the math yesterday, 30 years. I'm old. But I've been doing it since like your age. You're all like 7, 8, 9, 11. I see a lot of you. So I've been doing magic that long. And we're here to share our magic with you today, which I'm so excited about. Yeah. So today you're going to learn some secrets. I'm trying to see if I know anybody from, okay, there are a few people who joined us yesterday, I see, which is awesome. Thanks for coming back for magic. And it is okay, yeah, if your camera doesn't work.
Just so you know, magic is not real.
It's not real. That is absolutely correct. And
but science is real.
That's true. And did you know that before magic, like magicians would use science a lot to perform in front of audience members because they weren't up on the science. So they thought the science was the magic. So oftentimes science and math and all of these things used to be magic back in the day, right? And we're going to actually use that to our advantage today in one of our magic effects. Thank you for pointing that out. I love that. All right, so we as magicians, we're gonna get the secret, right? We get the secret and our audiences always get the magic, which means that in class today, right, you're gonna learn some secrets, which is fun. We like secrets. Secrets are fun in magic. And that means that you don't want to tell anybody the secret, because once you know the secret, and you're gonna learn this now, those of you who already know magic, once you learn the secret, it kind of ruins it. Right? It kind of ruins it. And you can never see that magic effect the same way again. All right? So it's important that when you do perform for your audiences, that you try to keep that secret. All right, let's do a quick little props check here. So you do need a deck of cards today. Can everybody hold up, those of you who are on camera, hold up your deck of cards. Let me see. Ooh, we have some pretty cards today. I love it. I've just got these are all my cards back here that it's too many, friends. It's too many. If you have this many cards, it's too many. But today, yeah, great. Thank you so much. I love it. Those are really cool cards. I love those. Great. Thank you. Thank you for checking in the chat. I appreciate that. So you need cards today. And for those of you who didn't join us yesterday, you will need some rubber bands. We're going to do a rubber band effect to get us all warmed up. So I like to use these. These are just off of the asparagus I had for dinner the other night. Hey, but it could be hair ties. It could be, yes, you have a question. Go ahead.
On all of you. All of you say 10 times.
10 times? That's hard. All right. Well, let's
just do it. It's fun.
Do me a favor and let's can you maybe now is a good time to review some rules. So it's really important that we stay on mute during the lesson, and if you do have a question or a comment or a concern, you can raise your hand and I will call on you and you can come off mute, and that way we can get through all of the magic that we're going to learn today, and everybody can hear and everybody can have a good time. So thank you, those of you who are on mute. So I do see a hand raised over at, I'm just gonna say the name on the screen, which is Jen McCann. In that box, go ahead and come off mute, and what's your question?
Do we need to have the jokers?
Oh, that's a very good question. You do not need to have the jokers. In fact, you don't even need to have an entire full deck, all right? Thanks for asking. That's a very good
I
question.
have a joker.
All right. Awesome. So that is our props check. Let's go ahead and get into just a quick warm up because it is really chilly. So everybody go ahead and rub your hands together like this. Rub your hands together like this. Warm your hands up. Warm your hands up. Good, good, good. All right. And then bend each finger back just gently, 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 because we're going to be handling cards today. We're not going to do any like sleight of hand or anything like super tricky today. Just bend your fingers back just a little bit and then do this. I call this cat pause. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Good job, everyone. All right, so that gets us a little bit warmed up. Let's get into our rubber band effect, okay? So the way this is gonna work, and those of you who joined us yesterday—
I don't have rubber bands.
Oh, you don't have rubber bands. That's totally okay. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. You can no worries. You can always watch and and learn it later, okay? Thank you, thank you. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how the effect works, okay? This is really important. Yeah, you can always learn the effect afterwards. So I'm gonna show you the magic so you can watch and you can see how your audience is gonna see it. And then I'm gonna tell you the secret and then we're gonna learn it, okay? So can everybody see my rubber band on my fingers here? Give me a thumbs up if you can see my rubber band on my fingers here. Yes, good, good, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, and it's stretchy. And like I said, I got this off of asparagus. It's stretchy and it's here on these two fingers, okay? It's on my forefinger and my middle finger, okay? But if I just shake my hand, okay, this rubber band is gonna go through my fingers. It's very strange, it's very strange. Ready? Everybody watch. 1, 2, 3. You see it go? It went right through my fingers, just like that. Do you want to see it go back? I can make it go back. Again, it's really, really stretchy. It's really, really stretchy. But if I go 1, 2, 3, I can jump right back up to the top. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking I did something fishy. So I'm going to use my other rubber band to lock that one in place, all right? Watch. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It still jumps through my fingers.
Impossible.
What? I know. That's impossible. And that's what your audience will say when you show them this, right? Did you find a rubber band? It looks like, did you get one? No? That's okay. That's okay. All right. So everyone, the secret. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? This is going to ruin it for you forever. I hope you're ready. But it'll allow you to be able to perform it for people, okay? So I see some rubber bands there, yep. So everybody grab your rubber band, and if it's too big, you can double it up. You can kind of loop it twice, but you wanna put it on, those are really big rubber bands. But I think we could work with them, yeah. So if it is too big, you can always kind of loop it over your fingers, but you want it on these two fingers, okay? On your fingers that you would give people, you know, bunny ears or the peace sign, all right? And you want it to rest at the base of your fingers like this. Okay, so everybody do this for me. Put it on your fingers like this and hold it up. Show me. Thank you, Owen. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Jen. I'm just gonna say the name that I see on the screen. But thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good, good, good. Okay, so the secret. Everybody open your hand fully like this. Open all the fingers nice and wide. Perfect. Thank you, Theodore. That looks great. And the secret is this. When I was stretching the rubber band, I had to do that, okay? I had to do that to make the secret happen. And the secret is that when I turn my hand around like this, all I'm doing is I'm putting all of my fingers down inside of the rubber band that I stretched out. So that from my side, it looks like this, but from your side, it looks like this, right? So it looks like it's on 2 fingers. I'll do it again, don't worry. Looks like it's on 2 fingers, but from the back, it looks like this, okay? So everyone do this for me. Yep. Go ahead and open your hand again. Let me see, let me see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, and then you're going to stretch the rubber band at your palm. Stretch, stretch. Yep. Good. And then you're gonna close your fingers down inside of it, okay? They're gonna go down inside the rubber band. This feels weird. This feels weird, okay? Right? just like this, and let it rest across your fingertips there, or your knuckles. Good, good, good. Make sure all of your fingers are in there. So Rachel, make sure your pinky is also in there. Yeah, good. All right. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And yeah, perfect. That looks good, Owen. Looks good, Kate. Thank you for helping. I love when siblings help each other. That's so good. Thank you, Theodore. Okay, everyone turn your hand around. Okay, so that's the secret, right? Never show your audience that secret. Now, we're gonna do the magic, okay? So to do the magic, all you have to do is open your hand. Go ahead and open your hand. Just open it up. Good job, Theodore. Good job, Owen. Good job, good job. Did everybody get, it's okay if you didn't get it, but try again if you didn't get it. It feels weird.
Still seems impossible.
It does, doesn't it? So what's happening here is, that was good, you got it, Kate. That's awesome. Yeah, all it's doing is it's rolling off the back of your fingers and over to the other side. And if you want to make it go back, you just do the same thing, right? You stretch it, you put all of your fingers down inside, and you open your hand and it'll go back the other way. So if you want to make it go back the other way, I love seeing folks practice. This is good. Yes, Theodore. Let me see. Let me see my friends in the box labeled Jen McCann. Yes, yes. Let me see, let me see. Yes, yes, that's so good. I love it. I love it, I love it. How are we doing, Kate? We're good, we're good. Thanks for helping, appreciate that. Owen's got it. Let me see it, Owen. Heck yeah, that's so good. That is so good. All right, so friends, I love it, I love it, I love it. This extra rubber band, this extra hair tie, whatever you're using, when I twisted it across the top, okay, it looks more impossible, right? It looks impossible. How could that rubber band go from these two fingers to these two fingers because this one's in the way? This is something in magic called a convincer, okay? It looks more impossible, but it doesn't do anything. It does nothing, friends. So go ahead and you put an extra rubber band across the tops of your fingers, do the exact same move, stretch, put your fingers down inside, it's still gonna jump. It's still gonna jump because science. We love science, right? Science and magic. It just goes right up and over. That's all. That's all, friends. Awesome. I love that we're experimenting with this. Let me see, let me see. Good. Good job. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So the one thing, I feel like everybody's got this. The one thing to remember with this, right, friends, just a finer point, is that when you do stretch it, you don't want to do this to your audience, okay? We were just doing this to show me, to make sure, that was so close, Owen, just to make sure that I could see the secret, okay? When you do this for your audience, you want to turn it around and keep it that secret towards yourself so that they don't see that it's on all your fingers. All right, friends? Does that sound? Yes, Theodore, that's great. 1, 2, 3, right? You could go sideways, you could go up and down. However you want to do this, however you want to make the magic your own, that is the name of the game here. Great job, everyone. That was so good. So that was our like warm-up effect. That was our warm-up effect. I know you came here for cards, so go ahead and, I love seeing this practicing too. That's an important part of magic, friends. An important part of magic is practice, right? So before you show this to someone, I know we're all excited to show someone this one, right? Before you show anyone your magic today, make sure you practice it a couple of times, okay? Because you don't want to accidentally reveal the secret, right? Okay. And a good way to practice is in front of a mirror. So you could go into your bathroom and you can like practice in front of the mirror and see how it looks. Well, thank you for renaming yourself Teddy. I appreciate that. That's great. All right, friends. Let's get into our cards. Are you ready? I'm ready. I love cards. Clearly, I love cards. I have like 3 dozen decks of cards back here. That's too many. That's too many. It really is. I'll even admit it. We're going to do magic with the 4 aces today. This is going to be our first one. We're going to learn 2 effects today with cards. So if you have a table, now if you're sharing a deck of cards, that's okay too. All right, it just needs to be 4 of a kind. right? So if you've got one deck of cards that you want to share amongst yourselves, that's totally fine too. We can work with that as long as it's 4 of a kind. But just like I did with the rubber bands, I'm going to show you the effect first. I'm going to perform it for you so that you can see it with your audience eyes, right? Yeah, exactly. Make sure you watch. Make sure you watch me first, all right? So you can see what it's supposed to look like for your audience. Oh, thank you for renaming, folks. I really appreciate that. That's super helpful for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. All right. Finn and Nori, awesome. Nice to meet you. All right. Oh, Laszlo has a question. Thank you for raising your hand, Laszlo. Go ahead. What's your question?
So I have gimmick cards in my deck. Should I take them out?
Yes, please. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good question. Ooh, doing some advanced stuff. Yes. Any like extra cards, so Laszlo is talking about, I think I've got one right here. Sometimes decks of cards come with something like this that looks like a normal card, but it's got a back on both sides. Sometimes they have a back on both sides. That's a gimmick. You do
I have
not
a
need
duplicate card and a blank card.
That's really cool. Yeah. So any gimmicks, you don't need any gimmicks for this. This is all magic with a regular deck of cards. That was a great question. Thank you for asking. All right. So I'm going to perform the simple version of this effect first, and then some of us are a little more advanced, and I might teach just a little bit more. All right. Everybody ready? Can I get a thumbs up from folks? Is everybody ready to see this one? All right, this is one of my favorite effects. This is a favorite at our school, and it involves the 4 aces. I am going to turn them face down, and I am going to deal some cards on top. That's all I need. I don't need the whole deck. I just need the aces and a few cards on top of each, okay? All right, everybody watch me, and then we'll go through it, I promise. All right, I'm gonna take the aces, I'm just gonna pile them on top of each other like this. What's interesting about this is that if I take these aces and I deal them back out into their piles, right? What I can do is I can take this ace and put it over here. I can take this ace and put it over here, and take this ace and put it over here, which means this ace is completely gone. This ace here is completely gone. Right? And this ace here is completely gone. And like I said, they all appeared over here in one pile. I love that face. That face of astonishment is my favorite face.
That's even impossible for science.
You know what? It's not science, it's math. This is math, but you don't need to know math, okay? I love it. I love this type of magic where...
The problem is, I know a trick that's similar to that, so I think I might know how you did it.
You probably do. This is a classic magic effect. This is a classic magic effect, and it basically works by itself because of math, okay? And there are a bunch of different ways that you could take this basic effect and make it really, really deceptive, right? So if you already know the basic version, I might take it to the next level if we have time and show you how you can make this even more deceptive. All right, everyone get your aces out. Get your aces out, or if you're sharing a deck, get 4 of a kind. So 4 kings, 4 queens, 4 jacks, something easy to remember. Hi, Tessa, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. All right, and yes, and you will need like a table or something in front of you. I don't need to see your cards, it's okay, no worries, as long as you're following along. Okay, cool. Give me a thumbs up when you've got your cards out on the table like this. Face up. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, friends. Awesome. Okay. You are going to turn your cards face down. Turn your aces face down, or whatever cards you happen to be using. Thank you so much. Good, good, good. Excellent. Thank you, Owen. Excellent, excellent. Awesome. I love the thumbs up in the chat. Thank you for that. That's helpful. All right. Now, I made it seem like it didn't matter how many cards I wanted to deal on top of these aces. That's important. The number of cards you are going to deal on top of each ace is 3. So you're going to deal 3 cards on top of each ace, Okay, 2. And you're gonna deal it like this. You're gonna go left to right or right to left. Okay, good. Yep. So you're gonna deal 3 cards on top of each ace. So it's an ace, 1, 2, 3. So you've got 4 cards.
I'm not done yet.
It's no worries. I promise I won't get ahead of you. Yep. Yep. And it's important, to deal across the table. Okay. And what we're doing is we're disguising the fact that we actually need 3 cards on top of each. Thank you, Teddy, for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. How are you doing, Finn and Nori? Thank you. All right. Owen's good. Kate is good. Tessa's on the move. Totally okay. Azaria, you good? Awesome. Thank you. All right.
I try showing you.
That's totally, hey, I understand. Some of our cameras will not tilt down. No worries. All right. You're in this position. Okay. You can set the rest of your deck aside. We don't need the rest of your cards. We just need these 4 piles that we just created. So the rest of your cards can go away, can go aside. We don't need them. All right. Awesome. All right. Next step is important. All right. You're going to take one of your piles and pick up the entire pile. So everybody pick up one of your piles. Doesn't matter which one. Doesn't matter which one. But make sure you keep the whole pile together. Okay. Make sure you keep the whole pile together and place it on top of another pile. Doesn't matter which one. That's the beauty of this. Okay. So pick up the whole pile and pile it on top of another one. Okay. Then take that entire pile that you just created, pile it on the other one. Oops. Make sure you keep the cards in order. That's important. And pick the whole thing up and put it on the last pile. You're making a pile out of your piles. Okay. Here is where the math comes in. You can just leave your cards where they are for right now. But what's going on here is I've got 1, 2, 3 cards and then an ace. 1, 2, 3 cards and then an ace. Okay. 1, 2, 3, ace, 1, 2, 3, ace, which means, friends, if we deal these cards out into 4 piles again, and I go 1 across, just like we did earlier from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, all of my aces, 1, 2, 3, 4, are going to end up together in one pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And they'll always end up in the last pile. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, they'll always end up in the last pile. And the rest is acting, my friends. You probably didn't know this when you joined this class today, but a lot of magic is just acting. So I'm done. My magic is done. My aces are here. They're ready to go, and they're ready for me to do the big reveal, which is everybody's favorite part. So I just went, I was just like, I'm going to take this ace, I'm going to take this ace, I'm going to take this ace, and then we do this reveal and show I don't have an ace here. I don't have an ace here. No ace here. And lo and behold, all 4 aces have joined each other over here in this pile. So go ahead, everybody walk through your big reveal there. Yes, good, Owen. Yes, it worked. Yes, I love it. How you doing, Teddy? I see a smile, which, yes, good. All right, Finn and Nori, did you get it? Did it work? Good. All right, we're going through the reveal. I love it. I love it. Yes, good job. That's so good. All right, Kate, how are we doing over there? Yes, thumbs up. I love a thumbs up. Awesome, 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 awesome. This is such a fun effect. Yeah, you do that. You know, you already learned this one, huh, Tessa? Yeah. This one is a lot of fun to perform. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty simple, right? As long as you remember your steps, right? Remember your steps. Your 4 aces out, right? I'm gonna go through it one more time, just real quick, just so that you can see it again, okay? And if you want to follow along one more time with me, you are more than welcome to. That'll help us really cement it in our brain, right? Okay. So we do the 4 aces go down, right? 4 aces go down. We deal across. 3 cards on top of each, okay? Then we pile them up. It doesn't matter what pile goes on top of which, as long as you keep your aces, your piles in order, right? Did you know that you could take this to the next level if you want to? What do you think? Do you think I should go that far, Annie? What do you think? Yeah, okay. That's totally fine. And then you just deal your cards back out into 4 piles again, right? And then the last pile will always have your aces, friends. Always have your aces. And so you can do your magic, right? Don't forget to make the magic happen, right? And the big reveal. And all the aces are together. I love the practicing that I'm seeing, the focus today. So good. So good, so good, so good. All right. As you've gone through this a second time, and I see you all doing that, which I'm really impressed by. I'm really, really impressed by. Yes, Finn and Nori, that's awesome. Do we have any questions on this before anybody gets Zaria's like, yes, got it. Any questions before I move on to our next effect?
I got 2 piles of aces with 4 aces.
Yes. What? What? Did they end up, yeah. Did they end up in 2 piles? I love Owen's magic hands there. That's good, that's good. They've got good magic hands. All right, friends, good. Good job. I'm gonna give you one more second to like wrap up your practice on this, and then I will teach you a second one, okay? So go ahead and pull all your cards together, all right? Pull all your cards together. Good job, good job. Thanks, Owen. Laszlo has a question. Yes, Laszlo, what's your question?
Can I like force the 4 aces so that the audience is gonna pick the 4 aces and then they'll be like, "What? I just picked the 4 aces."
Yes, absolutely. That is a great, Laszlo, you're more advanced than a lot of our students. That is absolutely it. So when you get down to your 4 piles, you're thinking of doing like an equivoke or a magician's choice there at that point.
Yeah.
That absolutely. And that's usually, if we had more time, I would teach that. That's a great idea. I love that. Yep. That's a great idea. All right. So the last thing we're going to learn today, friends, is a pick a card, find a card, otherwise known as the PACFAC, P-A-C-F-A-C, okay? And I am going to mix my cards up. Don't worry if you don't know how to shuffle. You don't need to know how to shuffle to do this. But I do need someone to help me, because pick a card, if I just pick a card, you could think that I'm maybe picking a card for myself, or as Laszlo just said, forcing a card on myself and just picking a random card. So I do need someone to help me. So raise your hand if you'd like to volunteer for me. Let's see, I see Tessa's outside. Tessa, do you want to help me out real quick? Cool, all right, go ahead and come off mute. All right. There we go. Hello, it's good. It's nice to meet you, Tessa. Tessa, I'm gonna move my finger along the cards and you just tell me when to stop, okay?
Stop. Right there.
Right here? Right here? Is this this card right here? All right, I didn't make you pick this card, right?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna turn away. I'm not gonna look, okay? I'm gonna turn away and I am going to show it to you, okay? All right, can you see that? Don't tell me what it is, okay? Okay, you got it, all right. Awesome, everybody remember this card, Tessa's card? All right. I am going to place Tessa's card here in the middle of the deck. All right. Lost, completely lost in the middle. All right. All right. Tessa, I want you to concentrate on your card for me. All right, and send that thought through the internet. Okay? Send that thought through the internet. And I'm gonna see if I can pick up on that. Okay, all right. You're not thinking of puppies, are you? Because that's not, no, okay. Think of your focus on your card. Okay, I think this is it. Okay. Tessa, what card did you pick?
10 of hearts.
10 of hearts. That is right. Thank you, Tessa. Thank you. Great job. Great job. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay. All right. So this is a very, very direct, right? Tessa picked a card. I found the card, right? That's a PACFAC. Pick a card, find a card. But that was really a free choice. Tessa had a completely free choice. So how did I know? This is a key card one. That's absolutely right, Tessa. So Tessa's using a term here called key card, right? So I actually, yeah, Laszlo, you know this one too. So key card, right? So I don't know Tessa's card. I actually don't. I have no idea what Tessa's card is until the end. But I do have a piece of information, and that piece of information is the bottom card of the deck. So before I started, I put a card on the bottom of the deck that I could remember. So everybody go ahead and put a card, put the Ace of Hearts on the bottom of the deck. This is an easy card for everyone to remember. And if you joined us yesterday, we used the Ace of Hearts in a different way. But yeah, the Ace of Hearts or the Ace
How
of Diamonds,
about
whatever.
this one?
That works as long as you remember what this card is. Okay, that's the important thing. Okay, that's the important thing. So go ahead and get set up. So that's part one. And what I did, okay, is Tessa picked a card. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can have your audience pick a card. You can spread the cards. There are a million ways to pick a card. You can spread the cards and have them pick one. Okay. In this case, the 10 of clubs. Why don't I get a card that's a little easier to remember? I'm going to do the King of Spades, all right? Just for demonstration purposes, friends. The King of Spades, okay? So my card that I know, this is my known piece of information, is on the bottom of the deck, okay? Tessa picked a card. This I don't know, right? Because I'm looking away. And what's important here is that I place Tessa's card next to my card. That's important. That's why it's called a key card. So the way we do this, friends, is hold your cards, hold your entire deck of cards in your hand like this. This is called dealer grip. Yeah, Laszlo, you can dribble the cards. That's another way to do it. Yep, you can riffle your thumb along the edge. You can dribble the cards, whatever's easier. Okay. So everybody pick up your cards and hold them in your hand like this. I like the way Owen's doing it. Let me see it. Teddy, can you hold your cards up? Can I see them? Awesome, thank you. Thank you, Tessa. Thank you, Finn and Nori. That's great. Azaria, can you hold your cards like this? Perfect. All right. So we're here. Your secret card is on the bottom, okay? So everybody remember Ace of Hearts, Ace of Hearts, Ace of Hearts. You are going to cut the cards in your hand. You're going to cut half the cards. You're going to place them onto the table. So place them onto the table. Good, good, good. Then you are going to place their card, their selection that you don't know, on top of your cards on the table. Yes, good, good, good. Good job, everyone. That's really good. And now you're going to place the rest of the cards in your hand on top of that card, which puts your Ace of Hearts directly next to their card. We're going to use that to our advantage in a minute, but it looks like you're losing their card in the middle of the deck, but secretly, you just placed your Ace of Hearts right next to their card. So good, right? And the great thing about pick a card, find a card is once you know their card, right? And the way I get their card is I look through these, okay? So I spread the cards in my hand like this, and I look for my Ace of Hearts, okay? I look for my Ace of Hearts, and I know that the card that comes next, the King of Spades in this instance, is their card, okay? And it's up to you how you want to reveal. So in my case, I was like, just send them, you know, send the message to me, send the message to me, and I just took their card out, right? The card right next to the Ace of Hearts. And then I asked them what their card was. I asked Tessa what her card was, and then I did the reveal. The reveal is so good. That's my favorite part, okay? It is up to you once you know their card, right? once you know their card, which is directly next to your ace of hearts, you can reveal it in a bunch of different ways.
Brian, we have a question that came to me over chat.
Oh, I see. So what if they what if they choose the key card? That's a good question. That's a good question. If they choose the key card, you have a miracle, my friends, because you know that card, right? So if they do choose the key card, you can shuffle the cards, right? Because you know it's the ace of hearts, right? You already know that. So if they do actually choose that, you can reveal that however you want, which is awesome, right? That's like the best thing when they do choose the key card, right? I know. But more often than not, they won't. They'll choose one of the other 52 cards. But that's a really good question. I like that. All right, friends. Let's try this one more time, okay? Go ahead and get set up, right? Get your ace on the bottom. Now, it doesn't have to be the ace. It doesn't. It could be any card, as long as you can remember it, right? All right. And then you can have them pick a card however you want. You could do the dribble like Laszlo does, right? You could do a riffle on the edge if you want to. That looks good, Owen. You could do a spread like I did. You could have them say stop. It depends on your situation. Through Zoom, it's really hard to be like, pick a card. Can you just take one? You can't take one, right? So that's why I did this kind of thing. But it's entirely up to you how you want to. I like Owen is practicing the dribble. That's good. The dribble is hard.
When you get used to it, it gets more easy, though.
That's true. That's a good point, Laszlo. So practice, right? So that's already looking good, Owen. Right? So this is the dribble. All right. Everyone get set up for me. Show me your ace on the bottom. Let me see. Good. Excellent. Yep. And it can be any card. It can be any ace. All right. Good. Yep. You could use the 4 Azaria if you want to. Take a card out of the middle, right? Take a card out of the middle, any card. And we're going to do some performances here in just 1 second. Good. Oh. Did everybody pick the same card? That would be wild. Go ahead and set it aside. Set it aside. And then you cut the cards. Hold your cards in dealer grip. Do a cut to the table. Place their card on top of the cards on the table. So their card goes here on the table. Good. And then you complete the cut. So you put your card next to their card. And that's it. Good job, everyone. Good job. And then it's just a matter of spreading through the cards and looking for the card that's directly next to yours and then doing your reveal, okay? Now that's not very exciting if I just go and I like take their card out and I'm like, this is your card, right? But you can perform it. You can like really build it up, right? Like I did with Tessa. I was like, think of your card. That is entirely up to you. I love this practicing. Good job. Good practicing. Okay. Can I get a thumbs up? I feel like we learned 3 effects today. We learned some rubber bands. We learned the 4 ace effect, right? Good. Thank you for the thumbs up.
Choose a card.
Well, I'm just about to do that. Azaria. So hang on just 1 second. I want to see. So yes, rubber bands. We did the 4 aces. And then we just learned a pick a card, find a card effect. Okay, we've got a few minutes left here. Does anybody want to demonstrate? Raise your hand if you, I'm just gonna pick one person to demonstrate the rubber band effect. Does anybody want to demonstrate the rubber band effect and come on camera and do that? Anybody know? Oh, I see Tessa. Tessa, would you like to demonstrate that for us?
I do not have a rubber band. I have a hair elastic, but I can still do it. So I have just a regular rubber band here, except it can go through solid objects like my fingers. See?
Awesome. Thank you for that demonstration, Tessa. I love that. That's so good. I see a hand from Cora and Miguel. Do you have a question? Or do you want to demonstrate?
Yeah, demonstrate.
Okay, yeah, let's see it. Oh, you all were here with us yesterday, so let's see it. You should be pros now.
Oh, Cora, sit. I want to make this rubber band go through my fingers. What is this?
Yes, so good, so good. Thank you for that demonstration. I loved that. Oh, Laszlo figured out his camera. So good. Okay, let's do really quickly here because we're just about out of time. Does anyone, everybody say bye to Annie? Bye to Annie. All right, I'm gonna stick with you. I'm gonna stick with you for the next couple of minutes. I want to see. I would love to see one person demonstrate the 4 aces. I see Laszlo. Let's go to Laszlo. Can you demonstrate the 4 aces for us, please?
Wait 1 second. I need to get them out.
No worries, no worries. And then I would love to see. I see Owen practicing. Owen, do you think you would be able to demonstrate our key card effect? If you don't feel like performing, that's okay. But
I could.
you could? Okay. Cool. Thank you.
I also want to perform the key card.
Okay, yeah, we will absolutely see if we have some time. So get set up for it, Azaria, and be ready for me to call on you, okay?
Can you see the cards? No, you can't really. I don't really know how to do this. Like this?
Yeah, you could, that looks great.
Okay.
Yep,
So
perfect.
here we have 4 aces and can flip them all over. And now, doing this one with one hand, I'm gonna put cards on them, random cards on them. Okay, and now I'm gonna so I'm just gonna put them back into into a random order. And now I can't deal with here. Put them back into 4 piles.
You're doing some good problem solving there, Laszlo.
Now, Brian, choose 2 piles.
2 piles. Okay, can you number them for me so that I know which piles I'm picking?
Yeah, this one's 1, this one's 2, this one's 3, this one's 4.
Very good. I would like to pick pile number 1 and 3, please.
Number 1 and 3, okay. We'll eliminate these. Now pick 1. Just 1 pile.
Let's see. Let's go with pile number 4.
4. Okay, so we'll eliminate this one, and guess what? You picked the one with the 4 aces.
What? Great job, Laszlo. Great job. Everybody give Laszlo a hand like this, please. This is how we applaud. Thank you so much. Good job.
I know other
Laszlo,
forces, but
yeah.
I just decided to use that one. I know like the riffle force.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are a bunch of different ways you could like mix the cards up to make it look a little bit more convincing. Awesome. Thank you, Laszlo, for that demonstration. I'm going to head over to Owen real quick to demonstrate our pick a card, find a card.
Thank you. So I have my deck of cards here, and I would like you to tell me when to stop shuffling through the cards.
Stop.
Okay. Now this is your card. Don't tell me this card.
I will not say a word. Okay.
Now I'm going to put that down, split the deck. And now I'm going to put this right in the middle. And I am going to, by the power of magic, guess your card. Is your card the Queen of Spades?
Close. Close. Try again. I think you're close. It is a queen. It is a queen.
Queen of Diamonds?
You got it. That's it. Hey, good job. Did you figure out what you did there? Did you figure out what the issue there was?
You looked at the bottom card, not the top card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
okay.
had to like guess from the middle.
Mm-hmm. That was good though. That was good. I'm glad you continued to try to guess. Okay, because we all screw up on stage. And you just learned this. And I'm really proud of you for trying again. That was great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Owen. All right. I think what do you think, Rachel? I think we're out of time.
I think it's about
Yeah.
time to wrap up.
One last
I
one.
know. I'm sorry, Azaria. I think we are out of time. I know. I'm so sad too. But
How
it
about
is-
just
we're already over time. All right, go ahead, Rachel. Why don't you, well, let me thank everyone first, and then I'll let you. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today and joining the School of Magic Arts today with Creative Alliance. I had a lot of fun. You all did so awesome. Hang in there because I think Rachel has one more thing.
Can we all give a nice virtual round of applause for the coolest magician we know, Brian? Thank you so much for teaching us all these super
really good.
things, right? So
One kind, I go back to do another magic class.
okay, yeah, we would love to. Well, if you got, and that leads me into what I was going to say next. So, parents and kiddos, please check out schoolofmagicarts.com because they do lots and lots of stuff at School of Magic Arts. So we are lucky to have them join us on occasion. And if you came in late, you can, or you just want to practice, you can rewatch all of this on our Creative Alliance YouTube. So thanks again, everyone. Thanks for coming, and thank you so much, Brian. Have a
Bye,
wonderful
bye.
weekend, everyone.